Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Everybody ready? What's happening with my hair? Total humidity, August in New York, summertime. I don't know what the hell is going on with my hair. Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome for the first time. If this is your first time here, I am Petronila, beauty and lifestyle consultant here in New York City, and today I am going to be talking about my summer favorites for July and August. This is midsummer. We're moving into pre-fall, so I wanted to do a roundup of everything that I have been super loving for the summer season. Now, I do have some makeup items, but they're mostly skincare, body care things. Summer is the season of skin, and that's kind of all over skin. It's the time when we peel off those winter layers and really show off our glowiness. So I spend a lot of time with body care in the summer. So there is quite a bit of that, but there is some makeup stuff too. So, all right, let's get right into it. All right, first up is this Julep No Excuses Invisible Sunscreen Gel. As you know, I am a huge proponent of skincare. My motto is skincare is greater than skin cover. So we protect from sun damage no matter what, 366 days a year. That's for you leap year people. This is really cool because it's so light and mattifying even. So you put it on, you're gonna be able to see that, but it's so liquidy. It just goes away immediately. It just, coverage, I love it. And it is aptly named No Excuses, so you have no excuse not to wear sunscreen. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen all the time. And then this has been my saving grace for summertime moisturization of my facial area. I love this Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. Spring was all about the mist for me, and I have a lot of Pixi mists. Full disclosure, I am a brand ambassador for Pixi, but I really love the brand aesthetic, ethos. That's the word I'm looking for. The brand ethos. Of really clean skincare that's really effective, and it doesn't cost a whole lot of money. So this has been amazing because you just spray it on and you get this great moisture. It's got hyaluronic acid and black oat. I'm not sure what the black oat does, but we are all big fans of the hyaluronic acid. So this has been really cool because it's light and super effective, and you don't have to worry about, oh, am I clogging my pores with a heavy moisturizer in the summertime? This is really cool. I really like this. Moving on to body care, I am in love with these Harper and Ari exfoliating sugar cubes. If you can see those, look, don't they look really delicious? These are apricot. They smell like apricot flavored candy. They're so yummy. They come in several flavors. I think there's like apricot and maybe a cucumber or watermelon, pineapple. They're so good and they look so good. And I have had to keep my nephew from eating them all summer because he's been dying to get his little lips on these things. So you can use them in the bath or in the shower. I use them in the shower. Just take a cube, moisten it a little bit, and it will start to break up for you. And then you just use it like any other exfoliator. So good, so yummy. Makes your bathroom smell really good too. And then also for bath and shower, I don't know if you guys are aware of the new wet skin moisturizers. I have been using this one from Curel called Hydratherapy since the late spring, I want to say, maybe early spring. And then I also got this one, the Jergens wet skin, which is essentially, it does the same thing. So the concept behind wet skin moisturizers is it's a moisturizer that you put on in the shower while you're still still wet. That way all your skin is really receptive to soaking in as much moisture as possible. You do it before you towel off, and they're really great. So this one is as I said, from Curel, called Hydratherapy, and this is the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I really like them both, and I'm always looking for things in the summertime that eliminate steps and also eliminate me having to do a whole lot of rubbing and things of that nature, because quite frankly, to put lotion on your whole body when it's really hot, you're sweating by the time you're finished with the damn lotion. Oh my God. So these beauties keep me from having to put lotion on all the time. So I really like them. Really cool. Check them out. Also for body care, this is from SweetSpot Labs. It is a feminine wash that is all natural. Well, maybe not all natural. I think maybe it's 98%, 97% natural. It says it right there at the top, 97% natural. And made by women, for women, obviously. And it is pH balanced. And you know how your gynecologist is always telling you that you are a self-cleaning entity, which is true, and that you only need a little bit of warm water. Girl, sometimes you need something a little bit more than the warm water. We do not recommend using soaps because soaps can throw off your pH balance, and we do not want the lady to be upset because her pH balance is supremely important to feminine health and happiness. So I have been using these gentle washes from SweetSpot Labs. I have been using these this 97% natural feminine wash from SweetSpot Labs, and I love them very much. They even have this little scratch and sniff label here because they smell really good. This one is coconut lime, but I've been using a different flavor variety. I'm not exactly sure which one that is, but I will link it also in the description box below so you can check them out. It really helps you stay fresh longer, and they also have wipes, which I don't have with me, but I'm gonna link those up as well so that if you need to do like a little touch up during the day, especially when it's hot. This is why this joint is in my summer favorites, and I think it might end up in my fall favorites too. Look for it. Next up, I have this Coola sunscreen spray, which I love very much. As I mentioned to you a little earlier, I like things that I can spray on so that I don't have to do a whole bunch of rubbing in the summertime. Not a fan of the rub. So this is an SPF 50, and it is organic sun care, broad spectrum. The organic part is really important to me because as I personally move toward greener products overall, sunscreen, of course, is one of the things that are just, it's an essential. And if you're not wearing sunscreen regularly, I would highly recommend that you do it. Even all my lovely melanated people out there, melanin needs some sunscreen too. Don't let them fool you, okay? As I was saying about the organic part, you know, our skin is our biggest organ, and it's really important to be mindful of whatever chemicals we're putting on our skin, because whatever we put on our skin gets absorbed into our bloodstream, and you know the rest. Okay, so now I want to move on to one thing that I found that was super fun, and it is called Key Socks. The PR rep sent me these, and these are the black ones. I tend to get super hot and my feet tend to get super sweaty, especially in the summertime. So these socks are, they're open on the top. And so, of course, you can't really see it on my hand. This is so goofy. But imagine that this is my foot and these are my toes, right? And so then you're going to have your foot in here, and the sock is going to be on your foot but under your shoe, so that from the top, nobody can tell that you're wearing a sock. Hence the key sock, and it even has a little key logo right there on the ankle, on the back of the ankle. It's so cute. They're amazing because you then are not ruining the insides of your really good shoes in the summertime with all your foot sweat. This is also going to be a carry through for the fall as well. This sock is kind of heavy, so there is a lighter one. I have one that's a lighter color as well as a lighter fabric. This is a little heavy for summertime, but it's gonna work really well going into the fall. I mean, I'm not a pantyhose wearer ever any time of the year, so I'm often bare-legged, even under pants and things like that. So this is gonna come in really, really, really helpful as well. Key socks. On to some fun beauty stuff. This color from Julep I got in my July Maven Julep box, I think it was, and it's called Kemper. It's so pretty. I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see it, but I'm wearing it on my nails now. It is, I love it. It's like this great pinky fuchsia purple, not quite sure what it wants to be, but it's gorgeous. I love it. And it's Kemper, and you can get it from Julep Maven, and of course, Julep Maven, that's not the name of it. It's Julep Beauty, but I am a Julep Maven because I get the subscription box every month, whatever. I'll put the details in the description box so you can see what it is specifically. Okay, and finally, I have a new eyeshadow palette from Smashbox. Now, this is not new to market. I think these came out maybe 6 or 7 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, but it's the Smashbox Cover Shot palettes, which is a collab between Smashbox and the actress Shay Mitchell, I think her name is. And she's the brunette on Pretty Little Liars, which I think is ending or has ended. And I have just this one, and it's called Ablaze, and so it is like blazy colors. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm actually wearing this on my eyes right now because I was looking for something that I could do for every day, that had a little bit of kick to it, that was not going to be my typical usual smoky brown eye, because bore me to death. Okay, I'm bored. So I really like this palette a lot. It was only $29. I know a lot of folks loved the Naked Heat palette when it came out. I'm having a couple of issues with shade selection in that Naked palette, and as true to form for Nakeds, I think those palettes are like $40, $45, something like this. So for what I was looking for, to get a little color punch, and I really love Smashbox eyeshadows. I always have. I think they have good color payoff and good blendability. And these suckers are like $29. So there's 7 palettes in all, I believe. So you can kind of stock up on them because they're only $29, 30 bucks. It's not bad. And then finally for me, and I am late to this game. I mean late, like late, contouring, which I find to be sometimes ridiculous. But I broke down earlier this year and bought this Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit, and this one is in Deep. And so I really like this palette. I have a friend who is a bona fide makeup artist, and she's like, stop it with the contour palettes. You don't need that. Just put together a kit and blend your colors yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I bought it. So anyway, I really like this contour palette a lot. And it has a highlight shade, a color corrector for dark spots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 contour colors depending on how deep, or your undertones and things of that nature. So I'm really happy with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And that is it for me for summer favorites. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to click that button wherever it is to subscribe, and also you can click that little bell, which I think is down here somewhere, that will let you know the very next time that I post a video. I am going to be doing fall favorites pretty soon, and I may be doing some giveaway videos as well, so be sure to subscribe so you get notified when the next video drops. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch up with you later.